Hey everybody, it's been a long day. If it was hot out here, I'd be dead. I'd have died about 6 times today, maybe 7. The temperature is, what is that, about 55 degrees? Humidity is 88%. Here we go. As you can see, we have, with the exception of the longitudinal and lateral retaining strips, a finished, all aluminum, all skinned canopy. We've got our Aircraft Commander's C13 free air thermometer installed, looking awesome. Wish I had more light, but I'll have more light when I get the glazing strips up there tomorrow. I redid this panel. I felt that it had too much of a curve in it, so I trimmed it down a little bit. And the Flight Engineer's C13 free air thermometer installed. Before I go any further, you can see all my speed nuts. A few videos ago, I mentioned that I couldn't find any. Well, they're not that hard to find if you got the right part number. Got in touch with this guy right here at B&B Aircraft Supplies. His name's Josh. He gave me a really good deal. Best deal I could find anywhere. On 700 of these things. I've used half the bag today. Thank you so much, Josh. He called me back after I hung up on him twice. It's just a good experience. Let me shut this door. Okay. Let me shut this door before I die. Again, I'm gonna clean this garage. I know I keep saying that, but I want that done. I want that done. Because I don't want to have to go back up there anymore. Let's see if I can climb up here without dying. These are going to be next. Because I tell you what, those crosses up there that hold things down, so you can slide the panels into them with them loosened, those things are awesome. It's almost like they designed it to be that way. So I'll have more of those crosses here, here, here. That way I can just, when it's time. Now I can answer a question about the weather stripping or rubber. I want to do it. I just have to find it cheap enough because, as you can see, I need a lot of it. And this thing doesn't necessarily need to be waterproof. It's going to be very waterproof. It doesn't have to be pressure proof because it's never going to be pressurized because it's never going to fly that high. If it ever leaves the ground, it'll be pretty cool. But don't hold your breath, and tell all your friends not to hold their breath too. But we're giving it our best shot. But we're going to work down. And I got these, I got the 1 1/4 inch strips ready to go. I might have enough to finish the entire canopy. I don't know. But we got the stuff to do it for sure. Let's go up here. And climb up. Oh, there we go. Man, it's so awesome. I love that aluminum. And when I get that cleaned up even more, it's going to be pretty. Especially when she's outside under the blue sky. It's going to be gorgeous. Just like a real B-36, I hope. Let's go back downstairs before I die. Again, it's my word of the day, is die. Trying not to. This ain't safe work out here. Whew. All right, let's go inside and peek around. Oh, God, I just cracked my elbow on the English wheel. Oh, man. This sucks. This gets old. But immediate cheer up whenever I get in here and look at all this. We are under an actual aluminum ceiling now. There's no holes. These things are in there like champs. They're not going anywhere. They're compressed. They're in there. Alas, they won't be falling on my head. Well, not alas, but finally they won't be falling on my head. So let's take this guy out so we can hop in there. See if I can do it with one hand. And we got it. Oh. Nice and safe. All right. Give you a nice little look around here. A few of these I didn't get to hammer down on the edges because it's late and I didn't want to start a neighborhood war. So they stick up just a hair too much, but once they're compressed and pounded down, they're really going to look sharp. Cannot wait to get those glazing strips in there. I just take a piece of paper across there, take my screwdriver, press it in there where the screws are, transfer that to a piece of aluminum, drill. It's done. It's not a nightmare. It's going to be easy because these frames up front, before I really knew what I was doing, I drilled them after I installed them. So the burrs are on the inside, so I had to deal with that all day. I've been working on this thing for about 10 hours today. But once you get here, where I drilled them and cleaned them up before I installed them, these things go in like a hot knife through butter. They're beautiful. Man, this thing is beautiful. Wow. It's just nice. These guys are a little bit loose. Well, a little bit. That one's not. We'll get her. Man, this is great. I don't know if you can see it. Well, you can see it, but I got to get off here soon. I got to take a break. I eat dinner. It's all a break I've had since 10 o'clock this morning. I wanted to get this done, and we are done. I'd like to welcome aboard all my new subscribers. If you're curious about the YB-36, there's 10% of the aft compartment. They're sitting side by side. There's a gunner seat there. There's one half of the fuselage and the other half, and these go in between. Right there is part of the bulkhead where the communications tube came from the forward turret bay through the bomb bay. That's where you open that up and go into the aft compartment. And all the parts that you see in the background on the shelves are all part of the YB-36, RB-36E3. It's all part of the aft compartment, all of the electronic parts. Yeah, it's everywhere. It ain't no joke. But I got to finish this guy first, or this girl. She's got to be done. And we got to find a place to live, because this is temporary. I've said a few times that we were living with a nice big backyard where I could do stuff like this and it wouldn't matter. But my mom fell and broke her back, so we had to sell our house and move in with her. And this garage is what I've got to work with. I love it. I'll see y'all next time.